2022, the year of the pistol caliber carbine. That's right, because if it was released in 2022 so far, it's either been a PCC or a high kappa. And because we have such a plethora of PCCs on the market, I have to do a top 5. It's only right. So this is my top 5 pistol caliber carbines of 2022. And I can't wait to see what the rest of 2022 has to hold. I bet it's all pistol caliber carbines. Taking the number 5 spot is the WE PCC gas blowback rifle. I haven't seen a review of this. This is kind of new. Actually, we did. You just saw the CQBR version of it. Because WE literally released a pistol caliber carbine version of every M4 that they have ever made. And if you didn't watch our video, go check it out because the PCC from WE is so dope. It kicks like a mule, super gas efficient, and takes all of the M4 parts, so you can upgrade it with whatever you want. Parts are available out there, and it's just a very solid platform for any gas blowback user out there that wants something a little bit different to increase the fun. Okay, now again, I said a gas efficient magazine. It was able to get through 2 50-round magazines on one fill of gas. That is insane. And then, I said it earlier, it's just solid. There's no wobble, no wiggle in the build itself, which is very nice, but I had to give the number 5 spot to the Honey Badger style because it does fit the PCC a little bit more, in my opinion, because it does have that nice PDW stock with the recessed suppressor. I said repressed.
A recessor.
Other than that, guys, it's seriously super dope. Very compact as well. This can definitely replace any CQB platform that you are currently using because they have range, they are accurate, and they're so much fun. If you haven't used a gas blowback gun before, make sure you check it out because it changes the whole game for you. Now you might be saying, Cisco, you've said a lot of good things about the WE PCC. Why is it number 5? Well, number 1, it's the magazine. It's proprietary. Now you would have thought, hey, let's use the G Series magazine, a magazine that's readily available that everyone has, right? No, you had to make it proprietary, okay? Don't like that. Number 2, you didn't make a dedicated receiver for the pistol caliber carbine. You know, that would have been very clean, very nice. But instead, what you did was you took the M4 receiver and then just, oh, that's megafit. Oh, it did fit. Oh, it works. Okay, you know, okay, because you did that, I want to see more. Okay, I want to see the M16A4 or the VN in the pistol caliber carbine. Do it. Bet. You won't. Coming in at number 4 is the Atlas Custom Works Spectre SMG. Now, this gun was released at a very interesting time because there is a pretty big shortage of Elite Force MP5s, and there is a good population that wants a European-style SMG. And you might be telling yourself, Cisco, that's not a pistol caliber carbine, that's an SMG. SMG, PCC, it's all the same thing. You blurred the lines too much, you can't tell apart, okay? But I gotta say that the Spectre is a very, very hot contender if you are looking for a SMG PCC platform because it is an all polymer build, super lightweight, that has range and accuracy. It can reach out. It was overhopping 0.28 gram BBs. It's very easy to adjust the hop up, and it has all the features you want in a modernized gun. The M-LOK handguard, the optics rail, the PDW stock, and the magazine. Oh, it's so tasty. Again, Atlas, where you at? Hey, listen, bring it in close. Release this magazine. A lot of them, okay? I don't care if you discontinue the gun forever, just release the magazine, please. So the reason why the Spectre is number 4 is because, you know, it's a good gun, but it's not like a crazy good gun, okay? Like, the performance is predictable, especially at the price point. It has a lot to offer, but you're not getting any crazy voodoo magic, okay? But it has a lot of room for upgrades because it is completely TM compatible, like TM standard. Like, thank you, Alice, for doing that. But at the same time, I don't know how long this gun is going to last because, again, there are lawyers out there waiting to pounce. So if you're on the fence about getting this gun, I recommend getting it while it's still available.
Because it might be gone forever.
Yeah, it might be gone forever. Coming in at number 3 is going to be the G&G PCC 45. Now, I know officially the PCC 45 was released in 2021, but due to shortages, thank you G&G, thank you US Customs, Most people didn't get their PCC 45 until 2022. So I'm gonna say technically this is a 2022 release, okay? But right off the bat, this is one of the best performing PCCs on this list because of the G2 gearbox. G&G, you just did work with that gearbox. It just performs so damn good. Like, the MOSFET, it's okay. I'll talk about that later. But everything else, you hit right on the mark. Quick change spring system, the ETU, very nice. Compression set, solid. Okay, and this PCC does have all the features that you want, as I said before. M-LOK handguard, metal handguard with the polymer receiver. So you get the balance of being lightweight, but still being very durable. It does have ambidextrous controls, being the fire selector, the bolt catch, functioning bolt catch, and charging handle. And because of the functioning bolt catch, it does make it very easy to adjust the hop-up unit. Now, other things that the gun has is the rotary style hop-up unit, which is very nice. And it's just the clean strike 45, and I don't know if I'm allowed to say that. I'm rolling with it, okay? So it's a clean SMG style gun that you like with the very clean smoke magazine with, the accented mock bullets in the magazine that just make it very clean. But it is a mid-cap out of the box as well, which is very nice. Now, why does the G&G PCC 45 come in at number 3? I have a few reasons for me personally. Number 1, the MOSFET. Now, it does the job. It gets the job done. It works perfectly fine. However, Perun released the ETU++, which unlocks the potential of the ETU. G&G, when you found that out, why didn't you just do that with your MOSFET? Okay? Number 2 is the stock. It is a classic style SMG stock, but for me, it's a little bit too long. Okay, so I have two options. I can either have it folded completely and run it like a pistol, or have it completely out and it just be a little too uncomfortable. I got stubby arms, okay? This was made for people with lengthier arms. And then it is wired to the front. Now, G&G, you did a very good job of making it so the battery sits nice and flush in the handguard, no exposed wiring, and it sits in there comfortably. But you could have solved that issue by wiring it to the rear, putting a M4 buffer tube on here, and it would have solved 2 problems. Okay, next up is the magazine. Now, I did say how clean and nice this magazine is, and it is a mid-cap. However, it is proprietary. G&G, you used to make a UMP. Why didn't you just use those magazines? Because now you have to get a proprietary setup versus the compatibility with the Elite Force UMP magazines that you make. You could have done that. And because of this style and how chunky the 45 style magazine is, pouches are really hard to come by, okay? And at the price tag, it's quite pricey for a polymer gun. Again, you won't get a full metal gun with G&G until you reach the $500 price tag. Coming in at number 2 is going to be the Lancer Tactical Battle X LT35. Now, you might be saying, Cisco, why does the LT35 take number 2 instead of the Spectre? I'll talk about that a little bit later, but let me talk about the features of the LT35. First off, it has an all polymer build, and Lancer Tactical's polymer is very solid, very nice. And if you can notice, this one is in flat dark earth, okay? We had the review with the black one, but they released it in flat dark earth and battleship gray. And it's not like the other tan and gray that Lancer Tactical has released before. These ones are darker, richer, just a more nice, satisfying color that is easy to look at and functional. But this platform is an AR style platform. So those of you that run an M4, you will have a very easy time using this gun because the controls are the same. The pistol grip, the trigger, the selector, the charging handle, even the way the gun feels. Literally, it's a M4 handguard, which is M-LOK, very nice. You can accessorize it with whatever you want. And it does have a PDW spring-loaded stock, which is very easy to deploy and has tons of battery space. Now, talking about the battery, it is wired to Deans. Thank you. I love that it's wired to Deans, and more companies need to do this out of the box. And another feature that the gun has is it's completely version 2 compatible. You can upgrade it with whatever you want with a quick change spring system. So if you want to upgrade or downgrade your FPS to meet your field's requirements, you can easily do so. Now, this is very easy to get into a pistol caliber carbine platform because of the price tag. It comes in at about $204, and for those of you that want to try a pistol caliber carbine but don't want to invest and commit into a platform like the PCC 45, the Lancer Tactical LT35 is definitely an option for you because of how affordable it is and how usable it is. Like, the performance is pretty damn good. At the $204 price tag, it performs exactly the way you would expect. Has good trigger response, good rate of fire. And if it's lackluster for you, you can upgrade it and still have money to spare compared to buying a more high-end gun. Now, the reason why the LT35 takes the #2 spot and not the Spectre is because, again, we don't know how long the Spectre is going to be around. Okay, #2, outside of the magazine that the Spectre comes with, which is actually very good, performs very well, you can only use MP5 magazines, which I've said before aren't the greatest performing. Okay, versus the LT35, not only does it take its own magazines, which are very nice, good performing, it also takes the Classic Army X9 magazines and the PW9 magazines from Zion Arms and the PTS AR9 magazines. So you have 4 different options of magazines for this gun. That means you have more options than just upgrading the gun and the build itself completely, okay? It has the most potential out of every PCC that we have reviewed previously, which is why the LT35 takes the #2 spot. Coming in at the #1 spot is going to be my favorite PCC on this list. It is the Zion Arms PW9, officially licensed by R&D Precision. Okay, I just said it. It's officially licensed by R&D Precision, which means it is a real firearm turned airsoft. That's great. We want to see that more, okay? But talking about the gun itself, it has a full metal construction. The upper, the lower, the handguard is all metal. It is a solid, fantastic build that just doesn't move at all. And it is available in black, tan, and the tasty burnt bronze. So you have options there, okay? Internally, it does have a quick change spring system, the high torque motor, the ergonomic grip, the AR style controls, which is very familiar, very easy to use, and the Zion Arms Nebula MOSFET. If you didn't see our video from Zion Arms about this gun previously, go check it out because this MOSFET is so damn dope. Programmable, active braking, it can take a beating and provides great trigger response and rate of fire paired with that high torque motor. And it does come with the battery, charger, and LiPo sack out of the box, which is an added bonus. On top of that, it has magazine compatibility, not only with its own magazine, which performs great, but it also has the LT35 magazine, the Classic Army X9 magazine, and the PTS AR9 magazines. More options are better. Now you might be asking, Cisco, why did you choose such a weird looking gun for the #1 spot? And I agree, it is a little interesting looking. And I do think Zion Arms did release the PW9 a little bit early because they did have plans on releasing different lengths and different stock kits for the gun. Zion Arms, speed it up please. We need them now, okay? But R&D Precision, the original manufacturer of the real PW9, intended you to use a SIG MPX MCX style stock, which is very Gucci, but very expensive, and I'm feeling very broke right now. But if you don't want to do that, if you have a spare AEG M4 buffer tube laying around, you can remove the Picatinny end cap and it exposes the rear of the gearbox, and you can screw on the M4 buffer tube and run whatever battery you're using for your M4. Now, if you don't want to do any of those things, you can still run the PW9 the way it is. It's perfect for CQB, but I think it makes the perfect sidearm for any sniper role, okay? Especially if you're running a bolt-action sniper rifle and someone gets a little too close and you want the same firepower as an M4, you just have that on a 1-point sling hanging down there and you're just like, oh snap! You don't even need to remove your sniper rifle, you just... Now, the main reason why the PW9 takes the #1 spot is because it has the best performance to cost ratio. For about the same price as the PCC 45, you're getting arguably better performance because it does have the Nebula MOSFET, a LiPo battery and charger, and full metal construction, G&G. On top of that, it is able to accept different magazines, and if you want to, you can add an AEG buffer tube and put a stock on there, if you want to. Okay, that's the reason why the PW9 takes the #1 spot, because you have great value and great performance at a reasonable cost. All right, guys, thank you for watching my top 5 pistol caliber carbines of 2022 so far. Let me know which is your favorite pistol caliber carbine in the comments below. If you want to pick yours up, go to airsoftji.com, pick it up there, use the Wombo combo for the best savings in airsoft, and make sure you subscribe for more content because we need your support, because we want to go and play with you, okay? The only way that we can do that is if you help us by subscribing and giving us a thumbs up. But other than that, I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.
Hey, you.
Hey. I heard you giving away free airsoft guns.
Oh, you want a free airsoft gun?
Oh, I love a free airsoft gun from you.
Oh, then it's really easy. All you have to do is place an order at airsoftgi.com, $20 and up, and you'll be automatically entered into my live stream giveaway.
Automatically?
Automatically. I live stream every Tuesdays and Thursdays at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time from home, where I answer questions, talk to you, and even play games with you.
Oh, you be playing games with us?
That's right. And you have to be there at 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. That's the deadline for when I call the winner. And if you're not there to claim your prize, if you are the lucky winner, then the prize gets moved on to the next live stream.
Oh, so then that means I could win more than one gun?
That's right.
Oh, I love it when you give away more than one gun.
I love it when you don't touch my face. Okay.
Well, we'll do that.
Okay, please stop touching my face.